Hi, this is Bob Price. Welcome to my video. We're going to create a new tarot card, and this is Graffiti Woman. And we're not going to actually print the card, but we're going to go over how I came to create the image for the Graffiti Woman, and I'll show you some of the legacy work I did before I created the final for that, for the Facebook page. And we'll go into some interpretation of the card like we did with the peacock. This is the start of this card, and I always admire women that are adventurous and like to reach out. One of the women that I work with at work has gone down to South America and taken videos on the ocean down there in Colombia, or no, where was it? It was, I can't remember. It was somewhere down in South America along the coast. It wasn't Argentina. It was up a little further. But she went down there, and I always admire that when somebody does something like that. Anyway, there's this YouTube channel my sister likes to watch called Sticky Boots. I think that's what it's called. And so I did this illustration for her about that. So one of the things I was exploring at the time was the Phantom of the Opera look, you know, where half of the face is covered with something, so there's an element of mystery there. This was the first experiment that I did with the Phantom of the Opera look. There's not a mask on her face here, but what I did was I created the same mystery on her face by obscuring her face, and I went into Procreate. I created this in AI, this image of the woman, but I went into Procreate and I did this forage, well, not forage, I did these plants and stuff, leaves and stuff going down on the side here. So then I thought, I did some experimentation. What would happen if we took that same theme and we put her in kind of a mysterious realm? It almost looks like she's in a heaven state or some kind of mysterious state, but the fog is not a negative fog like you'd find in London with the Jack the Ripper stuff. It's more of a mystery, mystique type thing. So this is on that same theme. This was another experiment with that. And then this is another one with the leaves and stuff on the right, but you're noticing that I did an experiment with a different texture on the left here of what she was wearing. She's wearing an ornate outfit in this. So this was the first experimentation where I took all of those elements that were the plants, notice how they were here, and I took it into street graffiti theme. So this was my first attempt at that, and then let's see if I had another one. So, okay, so this was the step before, and then this is the final. So you can see that I've made the flowers and stuff more vibrant, and so this is going to be what we're going to use for our tarot card, the Graffiti Woman card. Okay, so this is Graffiti Woman, or something like that would be right in here. So, okay. Now I've gone into her eye and made it so that it's a little bit more vibrant. And all of these pretty colors over here. So let's talk about what this card could mean. Now, if you notice up in here, for this card, this is really interesting. It's almost like a representation of a person here. So if you zoom in on this part here, I will in the video, see how it almost looks like a person's shirt and there's a face missing. So the question on this card is, this is a woman, so it's a person, whether it be male or female, that is facing a situation, a challenge in front of them. But this card is telling them to look for the things not seen. Like, I'm not so sure that the character in this knows that these flowers are here, but yet they are right in front of her. And there's the mystery of this person starting to form on the wall, but they're not there. Notice how the area where the face would be is light. It's like light stone. So this, to me, is someone that's maybe coming in the future. That there's someone that you may run into, someone new you may meet. It could be a romance or something. This card could mean you have a pending romance or someone that you're going to meet that's new for you in this. So that's the interpretation of this. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching the video.